The calls for Destiny Church's Man Up group to be designated a gang are growing louder after their protests at two Auckland Pride Festival events. And while politicians agree the group can be intimidating, one expert warns the move would open a can of worms. Imogen Wells explains.
Spot the difference between this and this. The demand tens of thousands of Kiwis are making online after Destiny Church's Man Up disrupted two Auckland Pride events. The petition says the group's insignia should count as a gang patch, and after their behaviour over the weekend, it's calling for Man Up to be added to the gangs list.
I mean, they're still intimidating people, they're still bullying people, they're still engaging in violence.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they can be intimidating.
I can certainly see how they would be intimidating, especially when we saw their behaviour and the way that they were behaving with the Gay Pride Parade the other day.
The Gangs Act 2024 currently bans 35 specific gangs from wearing patches in public and gives police special powers to stop members associating in public. Police can also make recommendations to the police minister for more to be added to the list. To meet the criteria, a group must have common symbols or signs, be active in New Zealand, and have members or associates who, in the last 5 years, have committed an offence that has a maximum penalty of 2 years in prison.
The test of what actually qualifies to be added as a gang seems really low.
But he says adding Man Up would essentially backfire.
That could then affect a lot of other organisations who would also be able to apply. And I think if someone was to try to make this happen, the challenge to it would have a very strong chance of a court saying, no, that's not what this law means.
Man Up's National Director Kane Warren, who also ran for Parliament under Hannah Tamaki's Vision New Zealand party, did not respond to our requests for comment. And when Stuff got hold of Brian Tamaki earlier this week, his response to the weekend's events was, "I wasn't even involved." Petitions to revoke Destiny's charitable status have more than 100,000 signatures combined. Organisers behind a queer counter-rally against the church this weekend say doing that is the only way to make a real difference.
And arresting random people who've been picked up and radicalised by Destiny Church doesn't do anything to affect that infrastructure.
This Sunday's event keeping Tamaki, his followers and their actions firmly in the spotlight.